I am so excited to tell you why you are the best kept secret in your industry. Women, listen up because we as entrepreneurs really struggle showing up for ourselves. And I have known this for over 10 years and experienced this from myself and my clients over the past 10 years. And we're going to talk about today how we can identify that, maybe figure out where we're stuck. And then I'm going to invite you to join my Stop Being the Best Kept Secret challenge that I'm starting tomorrow for free. So that we can go deeper on this, you can take the action and actually start making the changes in your business. So I believe that every woman was given a amazing gift to share with the world. And a lot of times we think, oh my gosh, that's so big. What do you mean share with the world? Well, I mean with your world. Because if we know marketing and we know our offers and we know the transformations that we're going to make, we understand that not everyone is for us. Not everyone is our person. And that's okay. But the people that were put on this earth, that were meant here, were that we were put on this earth rather to serve, that's who we want to help. And we can't help them if we're the best kept secret in our industry. That means that we're not findable. It means that we're not searchable. It means that we're not being recommended by AI. And that means that there is a trust issue, right? And so I want to show you and help you identify. Maybe you can identify with one of these ways that you are holding yourself back and still being the best kept secret. So, number one is a clarity issue, meaning that we're all over the place. We don't know who we're for. We maybe change our mind or shift directions a lot, and we're not really solid on one thing. The thing that I have been known for since 2018 is visibility. And I serve and support my clients to get visible. Now, a lot of times we think of visibility and we think, oh, this means I need to go viral. All this. No, no, it doesn't. It means we're going to go viral in somebody's hearts, minds, and souls. I don't need the numbers to validate me because I know the transformations that I can provide for my person. Now, if you're like, I need to go viral, then you go ahead. You go on. That's great. But virality is not our end goal here, but being known, findable, searchable, like that is more of our goal because we want to make it possible for our person to connect with us. We want to make it possible for our person to see what we can do to help them with whatever it is and the transformation that we can provide them. So, being known for something, right? And being very clear on that. The other thing that I see is people are posting every single day and maybe they're still the best kept secret in their industry. What does this look like? Well, this can be I'm posting every single day and maybe I'm just checking a box. Maybe I'm just phoning it in. Maybe I feel nothing from my content because I've been doing this for so long and there's just no connection there. And there's definitely no conviction there. And so when we see this inside of a person's content, we want to make sure that we're reconnecting with our why. I know it's so cliche, but we want to make sure we're reconnecting with our why, but we're also reconnecting with our conviction. Why are you doing this? Why is it so important? Who do you want to serve and support? We want to know the answer to these, right? The other thing is that maybe you are consistent and maybe there is conviction in everything that you post and you're not just phoning it in. You have a lot of feelings and emotion attached to the content that you put out. So maybe it's a trust problem. And one of the things we're going to learn inside of the Stop Being the Best Kept Secret challenge is how do we build that trust, right? What are the components that I'm missing that I'm not able to build that trust? The other reason, you're just not consistent enough. And I don't mean you need to live on social media. I don't want you to live on social media. I want you to have the most amazing life and work-life balance, if you want to call it that. But the goal of this is, I believe, to create a visibility strategy that works harder than you do. So that when we have these pieces put together, we're no longer the best kept secret, but also we create visibility that does a lot of the heavy lifting for us so that if you want to take a break or you want to go on a 4-week vacation, that your business doesn't crumble in the process. The other thing I see is people are on one platform, but you're not presenting yourself as the authority that you actually are. Like, you have so much data and so much transformation and results to back you up, but no one's seeing that. Or you feel to your audience that you're more of a content creator on that one platform, and they just don't feel the authority from you in other platforms. So one of the things we like to do in marketing is we like to create a long-term and a short-term marketing strategy. And I used to tell my clients back in 2020, you don't need to worry about creating a long-term marketing strategy if you don't plan on being in business in 3 to 5 years. But we want this today more than even back in 2020 when I talked about it in 2026, because it builds more trust with your audience. So what does that mean? So short-term marketing strategies are Instagram, Facebook, even LinkedIn, TikTok. Whereas a long-term marketing strategy is going to be YouTube or a blog or a podcast. And then also it can be podcasts that you're on, not just your own podcast, right? It can be articles that you are a guest writer in. So there are so many opportunities. Like, as an introvert, there are so many opportunities today for introverts. Like, if you thought blogging was dead, if you thought YouTube was dead, if you thought podcasting was dead, like, they're the most searchable types of content out there, especially in the age of AI. AI loves searchable content, and it is eating it up, and it is using that content to recommend who it recommends. The other thing is I see is there's just not enough congruency. And what does that mean? That means that maybe you are on multiple platforms, but every platform they go to, it's like not even the same person. So one of the things I used to teach when I ran a lot of ads is we would see this. So someone would land on your ad, and then they would click, and then we get to your landing page, and then we feel like, oh, this isn't what I clicked on. This looks so different. And so the congruency wasn't there. So what happens is people leave. They feel like they clicked on something wrong or the link was wrong. And so they leave and they don't opt in or buy or whatever. And so we want to make sure to build trust that there is a lot of congruency across platforms, across our paid advertising too. But we want to make sure that, again, whether they go to LinkedIn, whether they go to your website, whether they go to Instagram, there's familiarity there. There's congruency there. There's trust being built because everything has this similar feel or flow. And that's what we want our person to be able to feel. In the Stop Being the Best Kept Secret challenge, I am teaching you this formula. I'm teaching you exactly 3 numbers that are going to help you build more trust and make all of this visibility that you're putting out into the world way more convertible. It can convert higher than what you're seeing now. When we are not building this trust, what are we doing? Maybe getting some followers, maybe getting some views, but it's not converting into revenue. And at the end of the day, you're not creating a hobby, you're creating a business. And that's what we're here for. So I am going to drop the link to the Best Kept Secret Challenge. Again, we start tomorrow. If you cannot attend live, you have 24 hours to watch the replay. It is 3 days. It is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It is 11 a.m. Eastern time. It is held inside of a school community. So again, you don't have to put your face on camera. You can literally just show up and watch and participate and get all the value and decide, what am I going to do with this? What action am I going to take with this? Am I going to just keep doing things the way I've been doing them because obviously that's not working? Or am I going to shift gears and really change up what I'm doing because I know I'm the best kept secret